Hello, my name is Pete Savard with Global Water Consortium and shooting a video here today. First of all, I want to thank Ezio at the Tip City Cyclery for all his help. Tom Helbig for letting us borrow the little trailer you'll see in a few minutes, and then also for Shannon from Big Stuff for doing the videography. But here today to try to show a video about what we want to do. We want to establish mobile water manufacturing and distribution businesses. This machine right here can purify almost 22,000 gallons a day. It's a little over 82,000 liters. And it can do that because of some of the technology that's in it, but it's very simple. Come up to a river like we're at today, you got an inlet hose, you got an outlet hose. You're able to just connect up directly to a water source, run the machine and purify the water, and be able then to put it into containers and to be able to distribute it. Now the cool thing is this thing only weighs 60 pounds, so it's very light and very mobile. You can see up here we got a bike and even a little trailer. Not exactly what we want to use yet. Those aren't really, it's not really the best bike and it's not really the biggest trailer, but we're able to move these projects around, particularly in locales like Sambo, Kenya and Kadali, India. Really what we want to do with our projects, and if you don't really appreciate it, in India, for example, 57 children die every hour because of bad water. That's 1,368 children every day because they drink from water that's bad and it kills them. 240 adults die for the same reason. So we want to make a difference in that. And so how we're going to do that is we're going to partner with local nationals in the countries to start mobile water manufacturing and distribution businesses. The reason we can do this is because there's machinery like this that can produce safe water to the tune of 82,000 liters per day. That's almost 22,000 gallons. And so if you're able to make water in that volume, you can actually distribute a lot of water to people. Well, would you sell it? Well, of course you'd sell it, because that's how you would keep this project sustainable. And people already buy water in India and Africa, they just buy bad water. Again, because of the volume, you can actually sell it at the same price point, make it a little bit less, and turn it into a self-sustaining business, which our goal is at the end of the day, to be able to walk away and have a self-sustaining business in those developing countries. So we would take this machine to a river, just like you see right behind us. There's an inlet and an outlet. You'd be able to just pull water into it and again purify almost 22,000 gallons a day. Now how would you go from village to village? Well, in India that might be by bike. In Kenya that's by bike and by canoe. And in Colombia, where our Boca Cerrada project is, it's totally by canoe. And so what we want to do is show you then that this thing that only weighs 60 pounds, we can load it in canoes with gears, and then we can go up and down rivers and produce safe water. So this is the Soul Stream unit right here. You can see this is a commercial item, so you could buy one if you wanted to today. But electronic box right here. The actual device that purifies the water is right here. And then how it goes in and out are through these inlet and outlet hoses. And so literally very basic plumbing. You do have to have your gear, which is kind of interesting because you have to pretend like you're almost going to Mars with this. If we don't have everything we need to operate not only this machine, but our modes of transportation, you're not going to pick it up in the middle of a jungle somewhere. And so even though it's very simplistic, part of what we want to do is to make sure that when we go to these locales, they have all the equipment they need to sustain their business. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So this is how we would kind of pack up a canoe. Again, we don't have the exact canoe we were looking for quite yet. The machine actually would go in a hard case. It's waterproof. We don't have that. You'd have your tools with you as well, and that's in a waterproof case. And you have your gear. Garden hoses, a lot of the connections, fittings, extra pieces would go in there. And then if you were actually just distributing water, you would just have your water containers and move them up and down the river. Alrighty, so this was us pulling back in, just like we were going to another village. So if we were going to another village, we'd get out. And again, the beauty of having all this is that it's very mobile. So we would unpack our gear, get the machine out, put it up, and start making more water at this next village, and then do the same process over and over again. That's the beauty of what we want to do. It's mobile, you can move it, you can go from village to village regardless of locale. Use the beauty of water as the river system, but then be able to use that same water and make it safe to drink. So again, this is a bike. This is a trailer. Not exactly our final model. Schwinn here I bought well over 2 decades ago, and this is a trailer we borrowed from Tom Helbig at Tom Flew Outdoors. Again, not the exact model that we're looking for to be able to move this machine around in water, but it'll give you the idea. So we were just down at the river. We made water for the village, and now we're going to head off to the next village to make more water. Not a complicated concept, able to take any water source, some equipment to power the bike, and to be able to go from village to village to make water and impact the health and safety of many others in the developing world. Thanks again for watching.